Y'all tuned in from the block to the booth with your boy Magnum.
What it do? What's the deal? You tuned in from the block to the booth. 9th episode. You got a special guest on the show today who go by the name of Queen V The Realist.
You know what time it is. What up, though?
What it do, Queen V? How you feel today?
I feel blessed. I'm here.
That's what's up. Tell everybody where you from and where you grew up at.
My name Queen V The Realist. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I grew up here all the way until about the age of 21. Then I moved to Ohio and then moved to Wisconsin. I've been gone for 10 years and now I'm back.
That's what's up. Like, what made you start rapping, or when did you first start rapping?
I give props to my sister's brothers, but they my brothers, the separators. I always said I gotta stop saying that. My brothers, J. Merck, Willie Divine. I gotta give a shout out to them because they the ones who called me out. My homeboy Bars, I gotta give a shout out to him because he the one pushed me. Even though they called me out like, come rap and come do this, and I opened up for them. And they gave me the pass. They like, you know, you gotta keep going now. I opened up for them for the Bianca Bad and J. Merck song Mind Games. It's on Diplomacy. Go get that.
So like when was it, like when did you find out, what after people started telling you, man, you should go ahead and rap because you got the look, you feel me, and you got the voice.
Okay.
Like when people told you to rap, you took advantage of it right then, or you had to think about it first?
No, it's pretty much like it came natural. Because I was given the pass. My first performance was February, after the day after Valentine's. My homeboy Bars never let his foot off my neck. Like, rap, you got the voice. Rap, do comedy, do radio, do something. Do something. So he kept pushing me, and I just immediately fell into place.
I feel that. But you like, now I won't say you the only female out of the city that's rapping, because you got Rocky, you got Vay, you got a different variety of artists that's rapping. Tay Dior, you know, you got all them. But like you stand out. Like when I say you stand out, every time I see Queen V on the flyer or Queen V in somebody's video, it's a whole different switch up. Like what makes you drip the way you drip?
That's because God blessed me with this drip. This is what niggas don't understand. You can't buy drip. You can't rent it. What's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? The next person could stand right beside you and be invisible because it ain't their camera light, it's yours. So that's, God just blessed me to be me. I'm totally around. My personality, my attitude, everything. And everybody think you gotta have a flat ass stomach and a fat ass. No, you don't. So anybody who want to do something, you feel like, oh, I may be too dark, or I may be too light, or I may be too old, or I may be too young. Chase your dreams, because the longer you wait, that's the more you're delayed, stagnated. Get out of that. Chase your dreams. My children told me to go, and I went.
That makes sense. And that's what I was about to say. It sounds like your kids is more supportive than anybody that you know.
Yes, they are. That is my
sounds like they #1 fans. How many kids you got, if you don't mind me asking?
I have 4 children, 3 daughters and a son.
And they all your biggest fans?
They're all my biggest fans. Well, my son don't care for rapping. He like other kind of alternative music.
What about, does he like your comedy though? Like when you make him laugh?
Yeah, he loved that. He loved me rocking with him and all that stuff, but coming out and doing interviews and videos, he don't want to do that. But he only 7.
Right.
But low key, he gonna be our producer. We don't need him on camera. We need him behind it.
Right.
Word up. Because I got some talent in my house. My daughter just dropped her first video. Y'all go get that. MTL Kayla, run it up. And shout out to Crazy L for the beat. She just turned 15. She just turned 15.
Set you up with Mo Divine, because he like the alternate kid, Jermaine. He like the Jermaine Dupri in Detroit.
Okay.
You feel
Because Kevo, shout out to Hendrix.
Mo Divine.
And Kevo Hendrix. He said he wants to put a project behind him, you know, so.
They work. I mean, the kids working harder than us adults.
But really, the truth is, I'm doing it for them to open up the gate, so I can bump my head and see what not to do and what to do and how to register my paperwork and everything. So they don't have to go through this, you know. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you, oh, that feature price is XYZ. Or for her to show up at that video shoot, XYZ. Perform at a birthday party, y'all gonna have to holler at the queen. But I'm still gonna be dropping them bars. Don't get it twisted.
Yo. Message you trying to get when you drop a song, or you know, like when you drop a whole project, or have you dropped a project?
I dropped an EP, and that was just something that was put together very quickly because I was anxious. So that was my first one, my first song, Patty. I got Talk My Shit on there and Slick Ho. You know, that was just a 3 album. But right now I'm working on a project with Kebo Hendrix. Shout out to Kebo. And I'm also working on a project with the Separators. So I have projects coming, but I just been dropping singles because I was told that was
that's
the
how
way
you
to
build
do it.
your. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's how we build our family. And if we like how you say you was anxious, I ain't gonna lie, I was anxious to drop my first EP. I still haven't dropped the whole For Nothing yet. Like I dropped my EP, but that was just some shit that was in the car, mixed and mastered already. You feel me? So I just put it together and put it out there. It's called Overdue. Why it's called Overdue? Because every last song on that project is like 2 years or more old.
Overdue is before its time, but it fits right in.
It fits right in. That's crazy, ain't it? That's what I was asking people. Like when you make your music and you hold it, do you make music like today or for the future?
I make music for today, but somehow it ends up being for the future. Like I did my Petty song, that was my first song, and then my Slick Ho was my second. If people listen to Slick Ho, they think it's talking about a slick hoe, but it's not. It's actually relevant to what's going on right now with the government. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was the coronavirus, but I said the government got this shit on lock. They killing us. Then they blame it on the niggas in the hood that's dealing us. So, yeah, like they gotta understand. I want my music. Sometimes I get choppy and ratchet because I feel like I have to. Because the age we're living in, 2020, everybody, they love messy shit. They don't like positive notes, but I like to slide mine in. You know, I don't want nobody coming for me like who she thinks she is, the new, you know what I'm saying? Not Muhammad Ali. I am knocking bitches out, but I will. Not am. I will. But I'm just joking. We might have to cut that. But they might think I'm a female Malcolm X or, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King Jr. I don't want to get assassinated, but I do have a message for y'all people that basically the white man done already told you. I put it on the movies. It's on The Simpsons. You can find it somewhere. Knowledge is key, and we will perish from the lack of knowledge. You don't learn, you don't do your research, you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going, you don't have a future. Admit about slavery and racism. We have to know about this stuff to know how to get past it, because they still getting rich off our mental instability.
Like, with that being said, though, how do you feel like about to the Detroit, like not saying the government don't, but I'm just talking about like Detroit as a whole, like the streets, not the streets, the activism, I'm talking about everything, the positive and the negative. I want to hear from Queen V The Realist, like what's your thoughts
on what's going on?
Like what's going on, like the whole, everything, like besides music.
Like politics and bullshit.
Politics and that bullshit, and then what you see, like I'm just saying, like everything.
It's just a lot of fuckery going on out here in 2020. That's all I know. With these towers being put up, with the coronavirus being put out, that was patented in 2001. That's been out. Even the episode of The Simpsons told you about it. It's just a bunch of stuff that already been pre-planned, and it's taking action right now. That's basically, and we just can't understand. You know, I've been telling people, buy these houses, go to the land bank, buy these cars, buy this stuff, because the white people coming back in. Not that I have no offense against white people. White people had this here first. And we came and took over, running from the South, running from slavery and torture, you know what I'm saying, and rape and all that. We ran from all that to come up here where they were even more racist. They just didn't have slaves, you know what I'm saying, that we knew about. But we took over and now they want it back, basically. So I just see a bunch of bullshit as far as the people. If you don't know the right people or you ain't getting money with these niggas and nobody fucking with you, and I don't see people sharing the wealth. And like, and then another thing about black businesses. I love black businesses. I try to support them. I love them. I got this shit from Black Lady. Everything head to toe. Hair done by black, glasses black, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the attitudes, the way we treat each other is unacceptable. I'm spending my money and I'm getting disrespected. You know, I expect the service. I pay for a service. I come to you. I'm pleasant. I expected that.
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. All of what you said, though. So, like, you a mama, you're a mother, you have 4 children. Do they see it? Do you explain it to them, like on a day-to-day basis, or do they ask you questions about mommy? What's this? What's that?
They do. My children are very intelligent. Like, my son is the most intelligent 7-year-old that I've ever encountered in my life. Like, my daughter, they are straight A students. They're all intelligent. And that's why I'm holding on so tight, because I have hope.
Right.
The children are the future. And when you look at the setup of the way the children are now, you can't whip them, you can't yell at them, you can't do nothing. They can call Child Protective Services. They can do X, Y, Z, and this, that, and the third. And what do we have as the parents? No rights. Exactly. You know, you have no rights. So they're trying to take away the hope for the children. Because if they get the children, which are the future, they have our future. You see what I'm saying? So I still have hope, because I know I put down my rules, I enforce my rules. You know, my children, they understand. They're very intellectual. I don't have to keep on repeating the same thing. It becomes repetitive. I tell them about it and they understand.
Nowadays, you got us high, or I don't even know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask that, but I'm a 90s baby. I'm 30 years old. Now you got us to teach our little ones what the fuck we didn't do, like fucking internet. Not giving the names to the projects. You gotta.
I said I ain't giving my names, but just know I got 2 coming back to back. I'm dropping on your ass.
2 of them bitches.
I got them coming back to back, but I just gotta learn, like, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. And on top of that, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Just be quiet and don't say nothing at all, and just show people. Because you tell somebody, they can steal your ideas, your secrets, run with them. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes best to be quiet, because I notice it's copycats. So everything
and
I
then,
do, they do it.
And then it's
they might
crazy.
be like me. Be like your mama.
Because I always been in like this type of field for the last 2 years, like in the radio and all that extra shit. But it's like, it's hard to get artists to come to you. So shit, I'm like, we ain't got no Say Cheese or Glad in Detroit doing our underground artists. Let me put some shit together, you feel me? Let me just reach out to some people that I know, or see some people coming up. This our first time meeting, and I appreciate you being on the show. You feel me? From the block to the booth, number 9, Queen V.
Number 9.
You feel me?
That's
So you say you got 2 projects back to back dropping. Is you gonna do visuals to every last one of them, or you gonna just, you know?
Only to my singles that I'm dropping.
Yes, stop.
I think I'm gonna do only to my singles that I'm dropping. But I think for my first project, I'm gonna do videos to every single one.
Okay.
For my second one, I'm only gonna do the visuals to the special select ones that's real special. Like I said, I'm gonna drop that Rocky Bad one. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do that. And I'm about to drop a couple more. One with Queen Pibbs, about to do one with Tina Bina. It's just on and popping. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get the video. Wheelchair Go, what up? Cheddar, what's up? Like, we been did the song. Everybody love the song.
Wheelchair Go hot.
Everybody love the song. Let's get the visual with it.
Wheelchair Go hot.
I seen him at the strip club, like, hey dog, I got the bread for the video. Let's do the video. He said, you want some pizza? Yeah, I'm putting you on blast. So when you see this nigga, hit my line, because you got my number.
Right. So man,
I talk shit.
like when did you like feel like, have you ever been on stage doing comedy?
No, I have not done comedy yet. Not really. I just make motherfuckers laugh, so.
Because you made us laugh before we got on camera, while we on camera, you feel me? Probably after we get off camera, you feel me?
Because ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. I don't think about it for too long.
Yo, Sucker Free, shout out to Crazy L.
Crazy L,
Yo, Sucker Free verse song, Sucker Free.
Man.
Her verse on Sucker Free. Shout out to Crazy L for the beat. You made that beat too.
Yes, he did.
Like, did you write that, or did you freestyle it, or did everything just come to you as soon as you heard the beat?
I got to the studio because I didn't really connect with the beat because I wanted to do another beat and he know that. But I just got to the studio and just vibed off of it. I'm like, gone in the booth. 5 minutes and went in there. I didn't like it, but they was like, it's lit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because it's more of a like a 90s, early 2000s feeling. And I see where you're going. Like, a lot of things that's through it to us as an artist, we don't like it. But how you went in there and made that shit sound like you liked it. You went in there and made it sound like, shit, I love this beat. You feel me? Because it was a dope ass collab. And then the video, I forgot, I don't even know who shot the video.
Yeah, I don't even know his name.
But he did his thing on that.
He did, and he did it fast.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Cause
he
when
did
y'all
2 videos.
Because when y'all said the video,
In 2 days.
he sent me the info like, come. but I was doing this. And I'm like, damn, I want to go. I even told my girl, I'm like, we invited to a video shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, but I forgot who, he didn't tell me who did it. But I'm like, damn, it's out already. Like, I think,
That fast.
think it was like the day after next.
Yeah.
It was out. I'm like,
he did my daughter's NTL Kayla. Run it up. Go get that on YouTube. Look at it. Check her out. She up next. Never take a loss. Kayla. That is her name. NTL. But he did them so fast. Both videos were done in 2 days. I think one was done the same day.
Look,
I swear to
that's
God.
how I do. Like, I plan my turnaround. When I shoot a video, you pay me to shoot a video, my turnaround is 2 to 3 days.
Okay, that's
That's
fast.
my turnaround.
That's
but
fast.
average videographer that think they the shit, that think they book, and get this, that, and the
2 weeks, 3 weeks, and your
Exactly.
video
A
still
month.
be fucked
A
up.
month.
Or they lose your footage.
Because if I'm still fresh in the mind, why not go ahead and edit that video, even though I got this, that, to do? Why not put the shit together right there, then come back and do what I gotta do, keep coming back to it. Still go and shoot, but keep coming back to it.
That's right. Don't forget to shout out Kwanzaa Park.
Yeah, shout out Kwanzaa Park,
This
man.
beautiful city we got behind us. Power to the people,
Power to the
okay?
people, man.
That's right.
So look, man, tell them everybody where they can find you at Queen V, where they can find your music at, on all platforms and shit.
I'm Queen V The Realist. That's Queen, the THE. Queen V. The letter V is in victorious. You know what I'm saying? Victorious, you know what I'm saying? Queen V The Realist, REALIST. I'm everywhere. I got a fan page on Facebook, Queen V The Realist. I got a real page on Facebook, Nene Boss. I got Instagram, Queen V The Realist. It's gonna say Lady Cash out. Y'all gonna see my big head self. Everywhere. I'm on YouTube, I'm on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm streaming on all platforms. Queen V The Realist. All platforms, everywhere.
I go by the name Miss Mag with another episode from the block to the booth, number 9. We out this thing.
We out. What up, though? You not tuned in from the block to the booth with your boy Magma, reporting live, Queen V The Realist.